separated from nearly 30 tons of silt.
Miners working
This is the Amazon
under very
they're
difficult
talking about.
conditions using really primitive techniques have to somehow sift through tons of sediment to get those little flecks of gold.
The rich black silt is pumped out of a pit where the trees have been chopped down, and it's flush with water down a slide. But where's the gold?
To get that final step where you want to separate the gold from the sand, you add mercury.
Mercury is poison, isn't it?
It is. It's poisonous to humans, to wildlife. It lasts for centuries.
All the mercury that is spreading.
Some of it touches the gold, but a lot of it doesn't. The rest of it is thrown back into the river, kind of like the baby with the bathwater, except that the baby is toxic.
And now studies show so are some of the fish, loaded with more mercury than anywhere else in the Amazon. And the people, more than 75% of those here have been contaminated with dangerously high levels. In total, they say, millions of acres have been affected across the region, turning a place once vital for absorbing the world's carbon into one pumping carbon into the atmosphere.
The first meter of soil in the forest holds as much carbon as all the trees that are above it. And then when we think about the next meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters, there can be a whole other forest's worth of carbon down that deep.
Are you suggesting that if we dig down there, we may be releasing all of this old carbon into the atmosphere?
Not suggesting, we really are. It's something that needs a lot more study. It's something that we're just starting to work out.
Is it too late to save this place? Louise and Miles say emphatically no. They take us on a tour to show us some ideas for the future. We visit a bold experiment in the works. The Harrick Boot people, a 300-person indigenous community, has spent $1 million developing an eco-lodge, not yet open. The setting, breathtaking.
It's mind-blowing, the diversity that you find. If we walked out in the forest, there would be as many breeding birds in the, say, square mile as there are in all of North America. There would be 1,000 species of butterflies, maybe more.
But even here, we're shocked to discover they are mining with mercury to fund the eco-lodge, in the hopes mining will one day be unnecessary. As for the professors, their work is deemed critical by the Peruvian government, which partners with them.
This is the first and only mercury research lab in the Peruvian Amazon.
They created a nonprofit, Cincia, which the U.S. and NASA also help fund.
Yeah, the big pile of rocks left over by gold mining.
We're making our way to part of the largest reforestation operation in the Americas. How great! Where they study what might now grow in these mining pits. You have to have the right tree for the right place, right?
Yeah, you can spend a whole lot of effort and just send the little trees to their death sentences. You're standing in a mining site. This was all mining.
And finally, Louise introduces us to a group of kids they're working with.
We're here with students to measure mercury to see if these rivers and streams are polluted by illegal gold mining.
The insects the students collect will be studied by Cincia scientists.
It's really important to get the kids involved because these kids are the ones that are going to have to deal with this problem in the future.
One day, what do you want to look back and say, yeah, we did that?
I'd love to see a generation of Peruvian scientists solving their problems to pass the torch forward.
We were on a team, and we tried. We tried to do something, and I think we did it. We're doing it, and that's something to remember.
Cynthia McFadden reporting there. There is